Hello there! Today is my birthday! Oh my gosh, I'm losing my scarf. Lord! What better way to celebrate than doing one of my favorite things? A photo shoot. Taking pictures of myself. That's my favorite thing to do. Yes. Anyways, it is one of my favorite things to do. I love creating and taking photos and making videos, so that's what I'm gonna do. In my last video, I talked about the first photo shoot that I'm doing for my birthday, and this is the second. I actually haven't taken the photos yet, so that's what we're gonna get into today. So get ready with me while I do my makeup and talk about how I did my most recent project. Today's look is inspired by a Schiaparelli design that happened earlier this year, their Haute Couture Fall Winter 2024 collection, and this look was their opener. Look, take a gander. It's stunning. It is so stunning. Like, it was just such a beautiful take on wings. It's resembling something so delicate like feathers, but also in a metal looking way, so it looks like their armor. I just am in love with this look, and while I do not think my project looks exactly like this, I believe we can capture the essence of this look, and y'all are gonna be really surprised when I tell you the process of how I created my version of this and what I used. So let's get started. I start off with brows, and I'll get into how I created this look. And honestly, thinking back on it, I do not even remember why I was like, oh, I can literally just use poster board. But I used a lot of poster board. That was my item of choice for some reason. I cannot describe to you why. It just happened that way, and it kind of worked. By the way, like, a lot of people must have been working on school projects this week because there was no poster board anywhere. For my hair, I thought it would be cool to do kind of a wet look going back, so I just have it in a scarf. So I went to Michael's, I got poster board, but then I was like, how am I gonna make these, I don't want to say petals, but this feather kind of look and feel. But I bought 2 different hole punchers, and I thought, okay, that would be an easy and fast way to make petal shapes to make these feather looking pieces. So I was looking for kind of like a leaf shape, or maybe like a oval shape to kind of make these feathers. Michael's didn't have an oval shape, so I got 2 sizes of hearts. Don't know why when I saw these I was like, oh, I could do hearts and that'll be easy. So that's what I did, y'all. I can't explain to you my mind, like the machinations. Am I really about to quote SpongeBob? The machinations of my mind are an enigma. Like, I don't know why my brain works this way, but I did it. Okay, I got rid of the scarf because it was getting on my nerves. Also, do not come for me. I'm using my winter shade. Don't come for me. But, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to explain to you what look I'm doing. Honestly, I'm literally just doing a very natural, kind of flawless looking look. And I kind of want to look dewy, you know, because my hair's going to be wet, or my hair looks wet. It's actually dry. I'm actually pretty proud of how it came out. Okay, so I've probably already lost you. You guys are probably like, I'm clicking away. She's crazy. How in the heck did she turn pieces of poster board that are in the shape of hearts into feather shapes? Well, I'll explain it to you. I used a big heart and a little heart. And so what I did was I glued them 2 different ways. I glued them like this together. As you can see, it kind of makes an arrow shape. And then I cut off the edges and kind of made them into more of a point, like a rounded point shape. And that was able to make a lot of the larger feathers that you see. When I did this, I felt like a lot of the feathers looked too uniform because they all looked the same. So I decided, I was like, I can't put too much time and thought into it. So I decided to put some of the hearts like this, and I glued them this way so they have kind of like a curve. And then what I did was I cut this part off to keep like this curved shape. So you'll see some of the feathers looked curved too. I did this same thing with the little ones. I stuck them like this, then I also stuck them together like this. So that's how I created the feathers. I think a very important part of this look is the shape of the entire look. It's creating kind of like, I want to say like a heart kind of at the top, and it goes down into more of a triangle shape. So I was like, okay, how am I gonna make this shape? I'll definitely need shoulder pads or something. Well, I found these like circular foam pieces at Michael's as well. It kind of just looks like a bowl. It sat on my shoulders. Then I got some elastic from Joann's and I literally glued each piece of elastic around the shoulders to kind of create like a band that will wrap around my neck so that the styrofoam will stick to my shoulders. I don't know what Schiaparelli's piece is, but my piece is two different pieces. So you'll put one wing on and then the other wing. And then I created like a little collar to go at the top to make it look like one garment. I'm gonna just blend this contour. This project took me about 2 weeks to do, and I knew it was gonna take forever. I had to hole punch all these poster boards, which that took a ton of time itself. Then I had to glue them all together. I used E6000 glue. I knew it was gonna be a strong glue, so I knew it was gonna, ooh, look at that contour. Yes. I knew it was going to work really well, and it was gonna give me a lasting hold, but it just takes forever to dry. Then I would have to wait an hour for them to dry, and then I would have to cut them, and then I would have to piece by piece glue them on. Y'all, I think I used 23 pieces of paper total to create this look. Tell your kids I'm sorry if they couldn't get poster board for their school project. The fun part of this project, I would say, would have to be like just putting it on piece by piece, but also I'll add that that was the most stressful part of it, because I think in the beginning stages when I first made it, you know, you can't catch the vision yet, you know, you have to wait until it all comes together at the end, and I know that that was making me extremely anxious. I have a ton of like progress photos. I had to envision how it was gonna look in my mind, and then I'm working on a mannequin, so when I try it on myself, I have to make sure it looks just as good on myself as well, so I was stressed. I have this Pat McGrath Labs liquid eyeshadow that I bought for a previous video. I want to kind of use this as highlight, but I'm scared, so maybe I'll try it on my nose. Whoa! Oh my gosh! I forgot how like bright and blinding this was, but it actually resembles the gold that I spray painted my project. So with that, while I put this on, let me explain to you how I spray painted it. There's not really much to it. I actually have it right here. I use Krylon Color Max, and it's in metallic gold, and it says indoor outdoor. Ooh, look at that highlight. Oh my gosh, I literally look like I spray painted my face. I want to kind of put it on my lids too, but is that too much? I'm gonna do mascara. I'm very surprised about how much these pieces resemble feathers. Like, they look like feathers, and while I was assembling it, in my brain, I was just thinking, you know, what would make it look more like wings? Like, I wasn't necessarily thinking about, oh, making it look like a triangle or making it look like this or that. I was literally thinking I want it to look like wings, like imperfect, natural bird wings. So that's what I did. To glue the pieces all together, to glue the feathers onto the styrofoam, you have to keep in mind that E6000, oh my gosh, at first I used E6000 glue on the styrofoam like shoulder pad pieces. The glue melted right through the shoulder pad pieces. So I was like, oh my gosh. I did decide to pivot to hot glue. Okay, now last thing, I feel like there's gold everywhere, so I want to kind of put some gold on my lips. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love that. Should I put some in my eyebrows? I just want light flecks of gold in my eyebrows. Alrighty, so I did a full face in this liquid eyeshadow by Pat McGrath, but I couldn't be happier with this look. Wish me luck, it's time for the reveal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you enjoyed chatting with me as I get ready for this photo shoot. And happy birthday to me. Bye.